We bout that business, boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, but got built bout that business. That business, boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, lady buck, about that business. We bout that business, We trending on retreat, we bout that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, competition can't compete. We bout that business, I'm number one, I feel it in my cleats. Hey, we got facts, we got stats, not to mention trending topics. You the champ, no, that's cap, drilling, killing all the guys. Please don't try that, boy, you know we hotter, boy, making all kind of noise. We on fire, what you know about them Ohio boys? We bout that business, boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, but got built bout that business. That business, boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, lady buck, about that business. We bout that business, we trending on retreat, we bout that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, competition can't compete. We bout that business, I'm number one, I feel it in my cleats.
Where we at? We back. I said
okay.
About that business. Hold up. Let me just say, Buckeye Bill, first of his name.
Buckeye.
Kingdom of the throne of the Ohio State nation.
Yes.
Introduction of Malcar, the dragon. That would be Rough Buck. And we have the super producer, Lady Buck, who is controlling the whole atmosphere. She is beyond the wall. And the kingdom is here. We are listen, I'm so excited. This is football season.
Bring it.
We're not going to start with it, but we have an NFL game. I don't even care if they fall down. I don't care if they run around and do whatever they do. But we have football back. We have Ohio State practicing their fall practice. Only glitch we have right now is that Legend Bay is suspended for a few days for inappropriate situations. Now, we don't know what that is, but he is our second string running back. His name's not Bo Jackson. So you got to understand, Bo Jackson is our bell cow.
Yeah.
Bo Jackson is going to steer. Now, I get it. I understand. We do have Jeremiah Smith on one side and Ennis on the other side, and Henry coming in into the slot and things of that nature, and Julian saying, okay, and we've got Keanu Jackson on the defensive line. But Bo Jackson is going to be the reason why we win the national championship. I want everybody to understand the why. Yeah. This young man is he's a 3-tier running back, and this is his incentive. If you notice, Jahmyr Gibbs got his contract.
Right.
Bejan got his contract.
Robinson. Right.
Robinson got his contract, and the guy from in Indiana, in Indianapolis,
Taylor, Taylor.
Contract. I forgot his name is. So running backs are coming back.
Fred Taylor.
Yeah, exactly. And so he has an incentive to do well. See, a few years ago, running backs they didn't have an incentive to make big money, so they wasn't gonna do the extra. Because they was only going to come out and make $5 million to $6 million. Now they got an opportunity to make $25,000 to $30,000 a year.
Well, you know why? Because they'll come out the backfield, catching passes out the backfield. They're blocking and being a wide receiver out there. So listen, that's what I'm saying. So now the running back has their chance to improve and bring the money into them. Because you know what? The running backs got no respect pretty much as far as, run the ball. But the things they're doing now, listen, them boys out there doing 3 times is what they were doing before. So I expect them to get paid. And it's an insult if you don't pay them. That's what I really do believe.
Well, the thing is, they weren't coaching up the running back position because offense, for a time, offense was quarterback receiver, receiver. You can literally put in a good tight end on that offensive line and spread the field and everything. Now they starting to, bring in the element of running backs back into the league and into college football.
Let me tell you why. It's because if you notice, the college football players are being asked to do more than what they're doing right now. Like I said, they come out the backfield, they catch the pass, they block, and they go downhill running. So therefore, that's why when they come out of college, they're ready to go. And that's what I really do believe.
They're getting paid for it now.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because they're doing more.
To do their job.
Right. They're doing more.
Mm-hmm.
They added, because you notice for a while, the fullbacks are not existing anymore. You may have about 1 or 2 fullbacks left in the NFL. But if you look at what the fullbacks did and what the running backs doing now, why need a fullback? See what I'm saying? Unless you're running that kind of system.
Well, I can tell you one thing. If you don't have a fullback, you can protect especially if you don't have an under center quarterback.
Right.
You need to have a fullback to block the defensive end coming off the end and or a defensive guard coming in up the middle. So they're going to get their chance to come back into the league because it's reciprocal, and people see that what is lacking in football, and what's lacking in football is the actual football part.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Playing football. Now you can do 7-on-7 all day long.
Right.
That gets boring. Yeah, that gets boring. We want to see smash mouth football.
Right, but
we want to see people. We want people in their positions, making plays. And I'll tell you this: at the end of the day, because of the fact that I can say this, Legend Bay, if he comes back, they're going to use him. They might have a split back.
I just think that
with Legend Bay and Bo Jackson in the backfield. Yes, I can.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I was saying, man, that fullback is kind of going away. Even in college, you don't see too many fullbacks in college. At least I haven't seen too many. So when they get to the NFL, they're either going to be a blocking running back or a running back that's going to swing and catch the pass.
No, fullbacks
and that's
now
what I think
are tight ends. Fullbacks now are tight ends. No,
that's true. So that's true too.
What I'm trying to explain to you is that because times are actually changing, and they're getting ready to, in the next 4 to 5 years, they're going to start teaching these quarterbacks to be under center. And being under center, your blind side is a fullback.
Right.
Along with your with your right guard, and your blind side is a right guard and your fullback. If you're under center, you have to turn. You have to snap and turn. So your back has to be turned towards the rush.
Right, and you got to be fast with it.
Somebody to protect you.
Right.
Now, when you in the shotgun, you doing this. He's there. There. I got to get it out quick.
And they could change it. They could change the. They could audible is what they call it.
But here's the problem. In pro football, you have to be under center. For the last 15 years, they have not coached college quarterbacks to be under center. You know how many times that Caleb Williams was under center at USC? 3 times.
See,
you know
that's what I'm
saying? Saying has been under center? 0 times.
Yep.
0 times. So these quarterbacks that has came out over the last 4, 5, 6 years have never. That's why McCarthy and some of these quarterbacks, as Dart, all those guys, they have to learn how to play calls up under center.
Right.
Because see, you think about it, they've always had like signs and this, that, and other.
Right.
They go sign of crisscross, or I don't know y'all's rapper peoples. They show that and they do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the play. Now they have to actually process the defense, process the offense.
Right.
And that's what they were saying that what's his name? Jalen for Philadelphia was not able to process. Well, he has done that. He's been under center for the last 2 or 3 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What the problem with what's his name? Strauss for Houston?
Oh, CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
Right.
He never learned that at Ohio State.
No.
Playing under center. So now these coordinators, these offensive coordinators are insistent for these quarterbacks to play because of play action passing. See, the struggle with some of these college players, they never had play action passing. They stood up there, they got the ball, they threw the ball. Play action passing is getting the ball, first of all, seeing the defense, getting the ball, turning their backs, which gives the defense not knowing what their next play is.
Right. So that's what they have to say.
Then they can do that, this, that, and the other.
Right.
Hand it off and or pass it, to their outlet, or that's enough time for receivers to make it down the field.
Well, that's true.
So,
but see, you got to realize, if I see a quarterback under center like that, it's either going to be a play action or a running back's going to get the ball, unless he has time. Because
here's the problem. If you're under center,
right,
all you have to do is take 5 foot back. Pow.
Yeah, 5 drop back. Yeah.
Pow. You see what I'm saying? It's almost the same as being in the shotgun. But if you are under center, you have the ability to show different outcomes of the offense. Now, if you're straight in shotgun, all the defensive players got to do is rush.
Feel better.
You can
see it feel better.
Think.
Right.
Yeah, they don't have to think. So that's all I'm saying. That it's evolving again. It's going back to the 60s, 70s, and 80s where
The good old
you
days.
know
Yeah.
you have to give deception. Right
Right.
now, there's no deception. You're in the shotgun. You got two options on the defense.
Right.
When the quarterback is in shotgun, rush or play off.
Right. But you know what though? That exposes the middle of the field.
Huh?
That exposes the middle of the field.
It never does. Not in the shotgun.
Yeah, it
Because
does.
the reason why is because the defense is already man to man.
If they do a curl route, they're gonna
They're
be right
man to
there.
man. You do a curl route, you go on the curl route on the outside. You can't do a curl route in the middle because you're gonna get blasted.
Hey,
You see what I'm
take one
saying?
for the thing. Hey, we have a guest right here saying, hey y'all, Tam Talise, what's going on, young lady? Thank you for joining us. But yeah, Buckeye Bill, I just think that the way the NFL and college football is going right now, they're more advanced and they have different plays for different routes and different schemes. So it's going to be interesting to see this year and how they're going to go about their business. You
Well,
know what
I
I'm
can tell
saying?
you this. What's coming out of the college rankings this year, this is going to be the biggest crop of
Right.
quarterbacks that ever come into the league at one time.
Right. They're going to come out there and it's going to be something to see because, man,
Yes,
they went through a pro style college program to where it's
well,
going to
not
make it
all of them.
easy
That's what I'm trying to
transition.
explain to you. That's
Right.
that's why the difference this year in this season is you're going to see more quarterbacks under center. And all these quarterbacks are not going to be in the shotgun.
Right.
Arch is not going to be. They'd rather lose the game,
Right.
but to develop Arch Manning. Because see, they want to
That's
develop Arch
what
Manning for the next level.
That's what
You
they're
see what I'm
going to
saying?
do.
So he's going to
Yeah.
be under center way more than he'll be in the shotgun.
Yeah.
First of all, you got to understand, Arch Manning has legs. He ain't like his uncles.
Right.
He
Yeah.
got wheels.
Yeah. He
You see
do.
what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and he has the ability to move and process a little bit quicker. Why? He's been studying his uncles all his life.
Yeah. And plus, he's got pointers from them too. So you got to figure out.
Exactly.
Hey.
So that's one. You got Julian Sagan, who is in his second year, who can get drafted. He can get drafted after this year. And if he wins the national championship, if Arch goes one, he's going to.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because somebody gonna want him.
Yeah.
And
They're gonna want him.
Yeah, and then the little cat from Oregon. Whatever his name is. I wish Sexy G was on. She been to tell me what his name is. What's his name?
Oh man, I can't remember his name.
Don't matter. It don't even
I
matter.
I do want to introduce another follower who's come on, and Jay Sunshine 23. She's saying, "Hey y'all, what's up, Jay Sunshine? Thanks for joining us. And hey, listen, I want you guys out there to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification button so we'll know that
Give
you're
me some
about
thumbs
your
up.
business."
I need some
Right.
thumbs up.
Yeah, and then guess what? Guess what, Buckeye Bill? Come on and talk to us because we're about our business, and I hope they're about their business too.
Hey Jay, come in here and give us some knowledge, cause I'm dealing with this guy right here. I gotta keep educating him along the way.
Oh, come on.
Right?
Is that
bring
right?
him on and what are we doing?
Oh man, there you go with that business.
I'm just saying, I'm not listening.
Hey,
You my dude, you my cat. You know what
you
I'm
my
saying? But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? You got my hat on. What are you talking about?
Hey,
This is your hat.
you know what I'm saying?
That's my hat.
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
got no hat like that.
Hey,
And I ain't mad about that though. I ain't mad about that. I know how you do.
we got the same shirt on. Hey man, I got y'all. Hey, listen. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Y'all gonna get your hats, the new hats.
Man love though, man. Hey Jay, get on here, man. What do you know about this college and or football season coming up?
Yeah. We love to have Jay Sunshine come on in. Because she has a lot to say, I bet you.
But going to this and not literally transitioning.
Right.
Because again, the NFL starts tonight.
Yeah. Kick off.
And who's the teams playing tonight?
Oh, tonight we have the Arizona Cardinals playing against the Carolina Panthers. And guess what? We have 2 Hall of Fame inductees that played on each team. You have the legendary Larry Fitzpatrick, and then you also got the tough as nails, what's his name? Luke Kuechly. So it's going to be a good game tonight.
Played for Tennessee, though.
No, well, he did, but Luke Kuechly started off with the Carolina Panthers.
Oh, the Carolina Panthers. Okay, that's what I meant. Carolina Panthers.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And guess what?
Okay.
And and the crazy part about it is, man, these guys they were phenomenal. I mean, when I say phenomenal, they were phenomenal. Luke Kuechly played as a tight end, and Larry Fitzpatrick played as a wide receiver. Fitzgerald, yeah, I'm sorry. I said it wrong. My bad. But he man, that dude was incredible out there. And just to think, his role model at an early age was Randy Moss. You know what I'm saying? Randy Moss was his role model. He used to go to the games, and matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, Larry Fitzgerald was a ball boy.
Ball boy.
Right. With the Minnesota Vikings.
So what do you think that impact?
Right.
What would that do for our receiver?
Well,
what they call him, like the not a Jaguar, but Harrison Jr. What do they call him? They gave him a nickname. Is he going to improve? All I saw, his tape was drops.
Well, you know what? I think the game after he got injured, he came back, started catching everything. So I think quarterback switch is going to be great for him, and they're going to center everything around him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to be the number 1 wide receiver. They didn't bring him there for no reason. So I just think that this year is going to be a breakout year for him. That's what I really do believe.
Well, if not, he's going to be a bust. And he can be, listen, I'm telling you, out of all the wide receivers from Ohio State,
yeah,
if this year he don't show up and show out, they will consider him a bust out of wide receiver you. You know what I'm saying? Because every receiver that came out of Ohio State since Chris Carter
has been balling
out. So he has to show up. I don't care if he has a quarterback or I don't care. If the ball comes to him, he better catch it. I don't care if it's way over there, go get it.
You know, he had 2 different quarterbacks to throw to him. When Kyler Murray got hurt, the other guy came in. What's his name? per se. I don't know. But I just think that he's going to have a steady quarterback this year. Now that Kyler Murray is gone, he's in Minnesota right now. So I just think that Marvin Harris Jr. is going to come out there and ball.
Well, the good thing about it is they got 4 good running backs out there. They got Love.
Yeah.
They gonna bring some Love. Now I don't think Love is gonna play tonight. You see what I'm saying?
I think the quarterback should be
for a series or 2.
Yeah, I think Carson Beck. Carson Beck plays for. I want to say Carson Beck plays for Arizona.
Carson Beck is their quarterback right now, right?
Right. So I just think tonight they're going to show a few people, and I think Carolina's going to have their players. That Bryce Young's not going to play, and a host of other people. But what they're going to do is, if they do play, they may play like a series or 2. You know what I'm saying? And get them where they get the rust off their back. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that it's going to be the second string and the third strings come out to play. And really, if you think about it, preseason games like this and the rest of them going to regular season, that's for the rookies or the people who try to make the team. That's for them to sit there and show they can play. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that what we're looking at is talent after the talent. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, I give a darn about that. Every play should be thrown towards Henderson Jr. I don't care. No running plays, no none of this. Run your pattern. We gonna throw.
I don't think he's gonna play.
See what he can do. Because if he can't do it, they're gonna have to send him down anyway. So I would say the first 5 plays, whether they're defending it or not, send it to him.
But do you think? Let me ask you a question. Do you think that he may have gone to a team that doesn't suit him well? The scheme. Do you think that?
Why wouldn't you want to be in Arizona, man? Arizona's nice, man. It's just hot.
I'm not saying that, but that's like playing for the Jets.
Is garbage.
Yeah, man, that's like playing for the Jets. You go to the Jets,
you think he wants to come back out east, and so he gonna ruin his whole career because he don't want to be there?
Well, see, based off what you're saying, if he don't catch the ball, he gonna sit down, right?
Exactly.
So it don't matter when he plays at.
If he ain't catching the ball, he gonna be sitting.
It don't matter where he plays at then.
No, not true. Like you just said. Maybe he don't want to be there, so he don't want to catch the ball for him.
Well, that's gonna mess up his career if he does that.
Well, that's my point. Yeah. He either show up and show out or get shipped out. And if that's and listen, his family got money.
Yeah.
His family got money, so he ain't got to worry about all this extra stuff that everybody else is worried about. Feeding their family and eating off the same table and all that stuff. He ain't got to worry about that.
Well, see, that's the same thing.
His father might be saying, hey, listen, we tried this, it didn't work. I don't like the organization. I don't like the way they playing you, the way they, cultivating you.
Right,
don't worry about it.
I think that he will.
We'll coach you up someplace else.
Well, yeah, I think that he will. I think he will shine this year. I really do believe he'll shine this year. The reason why I say that is because he does not want to go down as a bust coming out of Ohio State. I don't think he wants to put that on himself and the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying team as Ohio State. So we put out wide receiver U. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that he's going to come out this year and catch everything coming his way. If he don't,
I hope so.
By all means, let him sit down.
Starting tonight.
Well, if he plays tonight, yeah.
Yeah,
I think he should play tonight.
Yeah. And so at the end of the day, listen, I need him to carry on the torch.
You know what?
I need him to carry on the torch. Because one of the I'm still mad at Green Bay Packer fans. Is they gonna literally what did they said they would do? They would do this. They said they would lose all their games just to get Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah, and
so he can match up with Love. I said, you are willing to lose your games so you can get Jeremiah Smith? Everybody is willing to do that, bro.
And that's what they call tanking.
That's what they're willing to do.
But you know what, though? Speaking of quarterbacks and, getting the ball to people, man, is it not heating up in Cleveland between Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders?
I don't even know why, though. Why would it be an issue when you already know that this young man for 4 years has been garbage?
Well,
and you got an up and coming star. I'm talking about star.
Right.
If you develop him correctly, he can be a starter, if not a Pro Bowler in the league. Playing for you. They've already got rid of Manziel. They got rid of so many good players.
Right.
In the quarter, Manziel wasn't good. But
I think Shedeur Sanders should get the starting job.
Shedeur should be the starter, hands down. Right. We shouldn't even argue over it. None of that. He's the future. You've already paid this guy. Let him go away. It's almost like paying your ex-wife to leave you alone.
Well, that's what they do.
I would do it. I've done it.
we got Tam Talise saying that Shedeur should get that job, though. And I do agree with you, Tam Talise. I think that Shedeur Sanders earned his stripes. Now you have a player in Deshaun Watson. He's coming back off 2 Achilles heel surgeries. He's been out for 2 years in a row. I'm quite sure there's some kind of rush somewhere. Unless he's out there playing, we don't see him do. But I just think that his time is up. I believe Deshaun Watson's time is up. And I do believe he's still there because of the money they gave him. Now, Shedeur Sanders, like you said, Buckeye Bill, he is an up and rising star. You know what I'm saying? He showed that the second half of the season, and he really impressed me when we played against, Buffalo Bills, played against him in Cleveland. So I just think that, man, that dude is special. And he's got some talent that a lot of guys in the NFL has not seen just yet. Like you said, sky's the limit for this guy. And I do believe that.
Watson is mentally shot, physically shot, socially shot.
Yep.
There is nothing that guy can bring to the table. I mean, give me one just one thing that this guy has in his tool chest that you'll say, yeah, I can run with that. Like you said, he's been injured.
Right.
Mentally, he's shot because of all the things he's been through. Socially, he's shot because don't nobody believe in him. Only person that probably believe in him is his wife.
And himself.
He needs that more money.
Right.
About that business.
But
So he's shot. They need to pay the wife to go away. They married her, and it didn't work out. You paid the price to let her go and never come back into the house again. Buy her a house over there. You don't no longer come to my house. I don't talk to you. You don't talk to me. That's it.
Now, I just want to know one thing, man. Now, you said what's great about Watson, right? Name one thing. He has wisdom that he can pass along to Shedeur Sanders.
To who?
Shedeur Sanders. He has wisdom to pass down
he's
there.
not willing to do that.
Well,
That's my point.
He's got to be.
No, bro. He thinks he can be the starter. You think when you at work, the guy in front of you,
right,
that still thinks he can handle the business, gonna look back at you and be like, yo, man, here's how you take my job. No, they've never done that. They never did it. And you know they ain't never gonna, because I would never do it neither. I'd be like, man, you better wait your turn, son. You feel me, bro? So I mean, that's human nature. That's just straight human nature.
But you gotta realize when your day is done.
He hasn't realized that because he's still getting paid, and he has a wife saying, "You can still do this, Daddy," and he thinks he can do it. But his body is felony. His body's felony.
Tam Talese says, yes, he is. They work together. You know, they work out together and support one another.
No, they don't. No, they don't. And you can't find no information that where he has publicly came out and said that I am here to help this man become the kind of quarterback he needs to be. Not one time.
Well, you know.
You don't know if there's animosity or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think there is. Why? Okay. You had your limelight, and he's overtaking your limelight. Go away, man. It's like the old saying says, if you ain't supposed to be here and you don't belong, you gotta go.
But see, check this out. Now, of all the footage I've watched on NFL.com and things like that, they're saying that, hey, their offense is going to go to more of a running style offense. Right?
So who's best to do that?
Well, it used to be Deshaun Watson because he had the speed.
But he can't.
He had 2 Achilles heel surgeries, and that's going to slow him down. So Shedeur Sanders, I believe, is the best person for the job. Because I showed speed
is that
today.
Your vote? My vote's in.
Yeah, I mean that's my vote.
One vote. Everybody gets the vote.
Right.
My vote's in.
But listen, Buckeye Bill, we are talking about the teams, but I want to know what the audience thinks, and I want to know what the audience feels as who their best team is out there that's going to compete with the elite. Who is your team out there, y'all?
It ain't the Buckeye Bills. I mean the Buckeye Bills, not the Buckeye Bills. The Buckeye Bills gonna win it all. Buffalo Bills ain't gonna win nothing.
Oh
they
man,
ain't about nothing, man. I ain't about nothing, man. They ain't about nothing. How about they ain't about nothing? Wow, you know that they a make-up team.
Hey, the Buffalo Bills. Hey, you don't stop talking about the Buffalo Bills
that the Cleveland Browns got. They can't win. They can make it. You can make the reservation, but can you hold the reservation?
This year is our year, brother.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, I know. I seen the episode.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And they can't hold the reservation. They get there, but when it's time to pick up the car's not there.
Hey,
now
but I want to know. Out there, like I said, y'all, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell to let us know that you out there about your business as well as we are. And also, while you hit the notification bell, that will keep you up to date on when we come on live.
And
but
subscribe.
Check this out. Right. And I want you guys to come on here and tell us who your team is, and so we can debate it. That's what I want.
This is getting ready to pop off.
It's popping off right now.
It's getting ready to get live, guys.
Yeah.
So, just prepare yourself for a lot of debate, whether it's NFL or college football. We
Right.
will be doing an upcoming NFL draft, fantasy draft that I'm
Okay.
working on right now. You can, once we get it together, because me and Rough Buck, we gonna talk about it, yada
Yeah,
yada yada.
we gonna mix it up. We're gonna mix it up. And guess
We
what?
gonna mix it up a
Cleveland's
little
not
bit
gonna be there.
lightweight, and so I mean it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be engaging. This is football season now, guys.
Man,
We
we
ain't
in
got these last 2 to 3 months. I know we've all been bored watching baseball, do baseball stuff, and
right.
kind of little bit of stuff that has popped out is some of the up and coming skirmishes for
Right.
and or trades and stuff for the NFL.
Right.
And we ain't seen no college in the WNBA. So it's been kind of boring, and I get it. But now y'all got to rev up. If y'all real fans, be about that business.
But Buckeye Bill, I'm glad you said WNBA. Is that not amazing?
The Sirens,
Cleveland
baby.
Sirens.
There you go.
In 2028, they're gonna be right there in Cleveland, man. Listen,
is that official or not?
Yes, it's official. They have the WNBA has unveiled the 16th expansion team, and man, listen, I just want to know in this upcoming draft for 2 years from now, we gotta start looking at the players in college to see who's gonna go where. And I believe
that's why it's gonna be intriguing,
right,
to watch college basketball on the women's level,
right?
Because we're gonna see what's coming. We're gonna see what's out there.
They coming.
That's my team now.
Yeah,
that's my team. Right now, I love the dream.
Right.
Right now, as it's currently constructed, the dream is my team.
Yeah.
But boy, look here. When the sirens show up, sirens are gonna go off.
And the mermaids,
the mermaids is gonna be coming off the shore, like talking about, "Hey, baby, you feel me, dog?
Hey, listen,
me, man.
Hey,
you feel me?"
It's gonna be awesome, man. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to see it happen.
Yeah, I can't wait.
This is gonna be great.
Wait. And I'm glad that you brought it. Well, I tried to lead you into that because
I know you did. I saw what you did.
You knew that I was excited about, because I was taken back. I was like, there were so many other teams out there. Seattle,
right?
How did we get one before Seattle? Does Seattle have a team?
Yeah, that's what.
no, I'm thinking of the NBA.
Oh no, Seattle don't have a team no more because Seattle went to Oklahoma.
Right, in the NBA. But I'm talking about in the WNBA. Does Seattle has a team, right?
Yeah, they do. Flojay plays for them. Flojay plays for them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I would have been mad if well, not mad, because I'm glad the Cleveland got a team. Yeah. I'm just glad that they are not associated with the Cavaliers.
No, they're not. They won't be. That's one of the stipulations. That was one of the stipulations. They cannot be influenced or replicate the Cleveland Cavaliers. So
and why is that though, man? Why was that stipulation?
Well, because they want to have their own identity, and the fans want to have something for WNBA, not because Cleveland already has the Cleveland Guardians, and they also have the Cleveland Browns. So now let's disassociate us from them because we're women basketball. Now, what I want to know is, are they going to play? No. Matter of fact, they're going to build their own stadium. That's the reason why it's taking 2028.
Oh, they're building their own stadium.
Yeah, I believe so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Where's that money coming from when the Cleveland Browns is building a brand new stadium also?
Well, it's come from the city. It's come from the state. You know, it's going to come from them. Taxpayers. It's going to come from the taxpayers, like how they did in Buffalo. They had taxpayers play, add their money to that, the taxpayers. And then the rest was on the ownership.
The ownership didn't do nothing.
Well, they doing something.
They did, man.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. You know, it was so funny, man. I sit back and I watch all these commercials. I sit back and watch all these things, merchandise come out. They're going to say, New York teams, right? The Giants and the Jets play New Jersey. Why do they not have the Buffalo Bills a part of the New York connection?
Because they up north, they in Canada.
No. But they're in the state of New York.
They're in Canada.
No, they're in the state of New York, sir. No, they're in the state of New York.
They're in South Canada, bro. If you close to Niagara Falls, you in Canada.
Across the bridge. I know.
So you in Canada, bro.
No, but they're in Buffalo. Orchard Park. You know what I'm saying?
What's your point?
Western New York. The point is, they better put some respect on Buffalo's name. We cannot sit there and say, oh, New Jersey, New York Giants, they play in New Jersey. Let them go. And go, like I said, when people say, hey.
Listen, New Yorkers ain't gonna like the Buffalo Bills. First of all, think about what I'm saying. The people that love Buffalo Bills is Canadian and people up north, upstate.
Come on, man. Let's not do that.
Upstate New York, upstate New Yorkers. Okay, and just like Michigan and Wisconsin and Minnesota, they like Canada to me. They're not really part of the United States. They're just not, bro.
So you saying they're a peninsula?
Yeah, all of them up there. That's Canada. You start with the United States at the Ohio State border and work your way back down. And anything across the Mason-Dixon line, because if you take the toll road,
right,
from Cleveland to Buffalo,
right,
anything on the other side of that toll road, Canada. You know what I'm talking about? Anything
I know.
on the other side of the toll road is Canada.
But guess what? We're not on that side of the road.
Half of you is. So that's the half that we talking about.
Hey, but listen here, man. I want to know one thing from you.
How do we get to that level, man, where you trying to defend y'all being in Canada?
Listen, man, we're not in Canada. We're in Buffalo, New York.
You are in Canada.
But listen, what I want to know from you is...
And that's why y'all ain't won nothing, because Canada, there's no... Name me one Canada anything other than Toronto Raptors that won stuff in the last 50 years.
You got the Toronto Blue Jays.
Hockey, they don't even win stuff in hockey no more.
You got the Toronto Blue Jays. Baseball.
Okay, you're stabbing me in my forehead. You know that, right?
Hey, go ahead, hit it again.
Just stop it.
Hit it again. I want you to hit the forehead again so it makes some sense coming in your mind. But listen.
Oh my God, it's like,
but listen. Listen. What I want to know from you, sir, is Ohio State going to be about that business this year?
Is who?
Ohio State going to be about that business this year.
Bro, stop.
I want to hear it.
Listen, I know you're sometimey. We bucked up all year round.
Yeah.
Just like I told Sexy G. I'm a Buckeye fan. I've been bucked up. I've been bucked up all my life since I can remember being bucked up. Now
You said 19.
are
You
a
said
Buffalo
1972.
Bills fan. You're
Oh, I've
not
been a Buffalo.
really. You like the Buckeyes, but
Yeah, I
you
do.
ain't dedicated like I am.
Well, see,
You
you know
just
what?
happen to show up, and that's
I did.
fine. We need people to show up. That's cool. I'm talking about dedicated fans. I'm talking about
Well,
fans that just been in whatever it takes. We doing it.
right. And you know
That's
what?
all I'm
I've
saying.
been ever since I
And
moved
yes,
to
we're going to win the
Ohio.
national championship. If that was your question.
That's my question. Thank you for answering because you went around the world and back. Thank you, sir, for coming back in. You know what? I just think that, man, I'm gonna put it like this. I want to say Jeremiah Smith is going to get 1,500 yards receiving yards this year.
Okay, so you got Julian saying,
Yeah.
Jeremiah Smith, and a few other handfuls for the Heisman.
Yeah.
Who's in the running for the Heisman? Now, think about this.
Okay.
Jeremiah Smith is going to get quadrupled. He might not get more than 800 yards.
Okay.
Right? Because they're going to blanket him. I don't care. That's why Ennis and Chris Henry Jr., they going to shine, bro. That's why Bo Jackson is going to shine, bro. But because of him drawing this triple, the double, the triple, and maybe quadruple, where they just blanket him, will give him the opportunity to win the Heisman because he makes a difference.
But listen, now you asked about who's the candidate, right? I told you guys about a month or two ago that Trinidad Shabliss is going to be up there for Ole Miss.
As he should. But he ain't gonna win the Heisman.
Hey.
He ain't gonna win the Heisman, bro.
I hope not, because we got some people out there that's gonna make it happen on Ohio State, but I just know that
he's gonna be good.
No, he's gonna be great.
He's gonna be good.
Yeah,
he ain't gonna win the Heisman though. He ain't gonna win the Heisman, bro. I can guarantee you that, man. Because Mississippi State ain't gonna be the same Mississippi State they was last year.
No, but listen, man, I just think that, man, we're gonna have a lot of these teams that's gonna come out there and show their worth this year. And like I said, the only thing that's gonna stand in our way is ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope that we stay injury free, like all the rest of the teams in college football. They stay injury free because I want us to have a clear shot and say, hey, we made it with these players up against us versus we won it without them being against us. See what I'm saying?
So let me ask a question.
Okay.
If we don't win the national championship and we beat Michigan, how do you feel?
Say what? Say it again.
If we don't win the national championship, but we beat Michigan, how do you feel?
It's a season wasted. It'll be a season wasted with the talent we have on the team.
So there's two camps.
Right.
In the beginning of the season, they never talk about championships. They only talk about beating Michigan. Along the way, if we get a national championship, we Gucci.
Yeah. Yeah.
The most important thing, this is why Ohio State and the team up north is the most important rivalry in not just college football, but any rivalry.
Well, yeah.
You're supposed to roll out. So that's why we went back to talking about Willingham, talking about, oh no, guys, I think we should be friends.
Right.
We can't be friends, bro. There ain't nothing about what you do in life would want me to be a friend of yours.
Do you think Willingham is saying that because he's trying to play with our minds?
No,
he has no.
I think he's trying to set himself up for failure.
Well, maybe so.
That's what he's trying to let the donors, the administration, and everything through all the stuff that they've been going through. He's trying to say, hey, listen, let's tone this down. Let's tone this down. Because the reason why they keep getting exposed is because Ohio State is exposing them.
Right.
He's trying to be like, yo, man, we got quit poking the bear. There's the bear. Ohio State is the bear.
Right. And I believe that.
Not Penn State, not Michigan State, not Oregon. Ohio State. Not Indiana, Ohio State.
Hey, man, listen.
That's what it is.
It's going to be a great season, whether who does what. So I don't see that team up north doing anything. I don't see it.
No.
I think they're going to win maybe about 5 games this year.
They will not make the playoffs.
No, they will not.
They will not make the playoffs, bro.
And you cannot tell me a school rivalry as high and intense that Ohio State and Michigan is that you're going to have, we're going to do a kumbaya and we're going to shake their hands and we're going to go out there and play right.
Their whole thing,
their
whole season, bro, they know it's a wash. But if they can beat Ohio State, that makes their whole season.
That makes the whole season, right?
That's why I was trying to explain to you. The visceral of Ohio State, Michigan games is just that. They know that they can compete right now. Their major goal is to beat Ohio State. That's all. And if they can do that, their alumni will be happy. The donors will be happy. The players will be happy.
No.
I'm not saying there's going to be players that can come and help them try and beat Ohio State, because most of them going to stay. It's starting to get regional. Georgia has nothing but Georgia players on their team. Florida, the 3 teams in Florida, kept all their boys. Florida, Florida State, and Miami. They kept all their boys in state. Okay, now Alabama, they had to recruit because they don't have nobody in Alabama. They have to go out and do something. But it's all regional now.
Right.
It's all regional.
Hey, listen, Tam Talise says something very interesting. She says, nope, it's going to take about 5 to 10 years for them to rebuild always. And it always does. So Michigan, they gotta really dig deep, because don't nobody want, after they got hit with that scandal, who do you think wants to go to that school?
That's why they're not there.
Right.
That's why they're not there, bro. Think about it. Okay. So say for instance, your house got roaches.
Right.
All right. My house don't have roaches. And I come over to your house and I see roaches. You think I'm gonna stay there?
Right.
That's all it is. They got a bunch of roaches. And nobody wants to be around roaches.
Well, listen.
Oh, you just gonna stay around roaches just because?
No.
I like the colors. I like the colors in the house. The colors are nice. But I see this one guy, he's walking up the wall. He might jump on me.
Yeah.
Nah, okay, then go there.
Get you.
Yeah,
but no,
listen. Go there. Go there, man.
No, but listen.
Bunch of roaches, bro.
I just think that with that team up north, and why do you think Harbaugh left quick, fast, in a hurry? You see what I'm saying? He knew what was coming down the pipeline, that he was going to be in trouble. That's why he left.
And he was just on Colin Cowherd praising the Michigan team and saying Underwood was going to be spectacular this year.
No, he will not.
Out the back of his neck, bro.
He don't care about them no more. He's out there.
Out the back of his neck,
out there in San Diego. He don't care about them no more.
He don't care nothing about them, bro. He don't care. He don't really care enough for real.
He got to figure out what to do with Justin Herbert. Shoot, he needs to worry about them over there than mess around with this team over here. Yeah, but yeah, man, this is great, man. I'm glad we are having these discussions because you know what? It makes a difference, man, because I want to hear from everybody and what their team is and how they could compete this year. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be pro or college. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a Buckeye fan, and I know Buckeye Bill's a Buckeye fan. Who else is a Buckeye fan? And I know Lady Buck is a Buckeye fan. And what team do you represent?
That's what I want to know. Tell me why we can't make it to the national championship and who's going to get in the way.
I don't see nobody in the way, to be honest.
I'm talking about the viewers.
Okay.
Come in and tell me who you make me wrong.
Right.
Make me eat OHIO. I'll eat it like it's candy. If you can make me eat that. But guess what? I'm putting it on your forehead, son.
Yeah.
OHIO.
Yeah.
Holla.
And like I said, man, it's gonna be great. Like I said, and you know what? I'm gonna keep on saying this. Thank y'all for joining us. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell because you do not want to miss out on our conversations.
Yeah, these next coming months,
right,
it's gonna get intense. And thank you for starting this off. We talking about practice right now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is training day right now. Right. This is training day with Denzel Washington. We talking about you, boy, look here, man. Pelican Bay.
King A.
Stop it.
King Kong ain't got nothing on me. You know what I'm saying?
Here, so I'm just gonna let y'all know. Going forward, we just went soft in the paint today.
Yeah.
It's gonna get intense and it's gonna get lively. So look forward. Again, we will be going on TikTok at 6:00 tomorrow with new and fresh content and I think everything that happens today and tomorrow, we're gonna talk about it.
But
so I want you to join us, give us some insight on what you've learned, educate us, and we're here to talk, and we're here for you. So with that being said, take us off, bro.
Hey man, listen, we had a great conversation tonight. Like you said, we didn't go hard in the paint like we're supposed to, but guess what? We're not scared of nobody out there in NCAA college football. You know what I'm saying? We're going to destroy these teams. If it's up to me, we're going to destroy them. So what I want y'all to do is tell us we're wrong. Join us on every platform we have. Join us. And tomorrow on TikTok, join us at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so we can further talk about this business. And I want to know if you guys are going to be about your business too. But in the long run, we're going to say good night. It was a great show. And guess what, Buckeye Bill? Peace and soul.
Baby.
Synesthetic.
I'm trying to win my team a championship. I'm trying to win my team a championship. Let's go. Trying to win my team a championship. We all in the game, trying to get us some ranks and ball in the play. Should I do what you can? Hey, Block is the name, BMG is the guy. Hey, yeah, but we working. Hey, yeah, but we working. Hey, practice make perfect. Hey, practice make perfect. Trying to win my team a championship. Yeah. And we score every chance that we get. Take advantage of handles, it's all in the wrist. Got shooters on the squad. Perfect aiming up switch. Got shooters on the squad. Trying to win my team a championship. Everybody is playing their roles. They watch out post. I pick it.